Good evening, parents. My name is Mr. Bierly. I'm a tech ed teacher here at Cocalico High School, and this is the information for back to school night. Um, I'm currently teaching 3 courses this fall. It is manufacturing, materials, and construction. I'm also going to jump in with a cheap ploy for a spring class. It's a second level PLTW engineering course. It's Principles of Engineering. All 3 of my courses this fall are all very similar. They're all based in the shop behind me. Some of you have seen it. Some of you, this is all new to you and your children. All 3 classes start off the same. We go through machine safety, shop safety, how to use all the machines, how to be safe in the shop in order to produce some materials and products so that they can be successful in class. Starting off with the first class of the morning is manufacturing. Manufacturing students currently, if you don't already know, are running a prototyping class. Most of them are between 50 and 90% done, depending on their project. Those prototypes are some small, typical wooden objects. At the moment, they're all wood. I did give them options for some metal work. They are small projects similar to a cutting board, clipboard, small table, coaster sets, so that they are going to design a full product line of that and sell between 20 and 50 of them, hopefully. They set up a company. We run it as a full production line, assembly line. Essentially, every student gets a job, a task, a duty within the small corporation that they're going to set up. We run it, they sell them, they produce them, and it turns out really well. The second part of that class, if we have enough time with our shortened schedule, is a push cart racer we do outside if the weather permits. Otherwise, we'll do it down the halls. It is a small sheet metal and welding fabrication project. So hopefully we get enough time for that at the end of their production run. The second course is Materials Tech 1. That is what used to be called Wood Tech 1. It's more of a traditional setting in the wood shop here. The students are currently, again, I would say 60-70% done with their projects at this point. They are making a wall coat rack hanger with a mirror inside. It's kind of the first major project for the class. They're doing all of them are doing absolutely fantastic at this point. Super pleased. The days they're home, they're doing some prep work so that the days they're in the shop, they are 100% productive and we're not wasting time deciding what to do, what machines to use, knowing your measurements. All that's being done at home. And that's kind of what I've been requiring of the students at home, so that they are being, again, 100% productive when they walk in the door. They walk in, they get their stuff, they start. We don't sit and have an hour of lecture and lessons. I try to keep stuff fairly short for them so that they get their info and can get started on their projects. Once that the coat rack mirror is done, they will have hopefully enough time to do a second, possibly a third project of their choosing between all the woodworking machines behind me, as well as some metal fabrication if they're interested. And I will also get them involved in the CNC machining as well. We have a CNC router and a CNC plasma table for the sheet metal. So it's kind of the recap on the materials tech class. The third course is a construction course, which is new this year. So it was offered years and years ago. It's kind of come back just due to demand of our community. So we decided to reoffer it. We're starting with basic wall framing. It's all based around home construction and renovations. We're doing a wall section. It'll include electrical, plumbing, siding, drywall, and roofing by the time we get done with it. So it's just a small wall section. The end goal is for them to have a little experience on each of the small trades, and then we're going to get into some larger group projects, hopefully whether it's a chicken coop, a small shed, a doghouse, something along those lines. So the major end goal for that construction course, again, is essentially understanding the trades that go along with it. Some of the students in there have never swung a hammer. I have others who grew up in a house with parents in the construction trades. So kind of meeting all their needs across the board, getting them interested in the construction trades, understanding what goes along with them. So it's been a very enjoyable time. Students are really enjoying it. Had a little frustrations today with putting together some wall sections, so just for basic framing. They had to use a hammer and nails, which has been interesting. So, but other than that, those are my courses for the fall semester. Again, my name is Mr. Bierly. If you have questions, please feel free to shoot me an email. I've met a couple of you as parents before, so ask your questions away, and I will be happy to respond and get back to you shortly. Other than that, I hope you enjoy your evening. Thanks again.